Hi, I'm Carole Copeland Thomas, and welcome to my new video series, Focus on Empowerment. Each week we're going to bring you a stimulating topic that will help you to develop and grow both on and off your job. For the next 2 weeks, we're going to talk about vision, a very exciting topic that I always love to talk about, study, research, and apply to my life, particularly in the month of January. We're going to talk about how you can create your own personal vision statement and how that can help you to enhance and reach your full potential both on and off your job, regardless of who your friends are, your relatives, your children, your spouses, your buddies on the job. We're really talking about how you can empower your life through creating this vision statement. When I think about January, I think of it as being a very exciting and reflective month. It can be exciting if you look at it just from the point of view of setting New Year's resolutions, which so many of us do, and we break them within the first 3 or 4 weeks. You want to lose weight, or you want to get a new job, or something that may or may not necessarily be right for you. But a vision statement is a whole lot deeper and a whole lot wider than a New Year's resolution. I really pick up from my church and my beloved pastor, who has been talking about vision during the month of January for well over a decade. He talks about it, and we talk about it in terms of it being a real clear mental picture in the future, and I'm going to give you a definition in a few minutes. I also think about the reflective part of January. January 10 years ago, 1998, was a really tough time in my life. 7 months before, my son had been killed in a car accident. You see all my family pictures behind me, and family is really important in my life. My only son, who had just graduated from high school with his twin sister, had an older sister too, loving family, and unfortunately was killed in a single occupant accident in June of 1997. And then 7 months later, here my mother, very sick in the hospital. She was really a best friend, my anchor, and slipping away slowly. And through all that chaos and all that pain and all that suffering came clarity to me that really told me where I needed to be in my life and what my vision statement needed to be. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have a lot of tragedy to get to your vision statement. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying you really have to, at some point, clear the clutter from your mind. You have to mentally just sort of put all that stuff on a shelf and figure out, where are you going? What kind of resources do you have to get there? And most particularly, how can a vision statement really apply to your particular life and lead you where you need to go? And it's a broad concept. I wrote a book a couple of years ago called Personal Empowerment: How to Turbocharge Your Life Both On and Off Your Job. Different hairstyle. I'll just sort of hold it up so you have a chance to see it. Different hair, but still great content in it. Vision really is defined as an unusual discernment or foresight. Vision can be characterized as the power to see what is not evident in the average mind. When we embrace empowerment, you really are allowed to reach beyond yourself while setting new directions that require you, most importantly, to stretch. And the stretch is really the key word. Well, way back in January 1998, again, when all these things were really just not working out well in my life personally, with my son and my mother and other circumstances, it was amazing what happened in terms of that vision statement. And it came, and it really is as meaningful today as it was 10 years ago. And it said, Carole Copeland Thomas will capture the essence of the human spirit by developing messages of hope, interconnection, purpose, courage, and faith to people throughout the world. Now, I wrote that 10 years ago, and I didn't know where it was going. I hadn't traveled that much outside of the United States, although travel was very important to me and I had worked outside of the country. But little did I realize that 10 years later, that very statement, that very vision statement, would really apply more than ever to my life. It certainly really applies to me now. And so we're hoping over the next 2 sessions that we're going to work with you so that you can step by step create a vision statement that will work for you both on and off your job. Remember, that empowerment begins when you believe in yourself. We'll see you the next time. Thanks for joining us.